Hi, it's Lee, and we're talking clarity. Clarity is my word of 2024, which I've mentioned elsewhere. And I really like this idea of choosing a word every year that helps you thread and provide continuity for the year. Last year, my word was energy, and it was super helpful for me to have energy be my focus, sort of across the different facets of my life. And um, I really improved my life so much by optimizing for energy. In that work or effort or whatever it is, what I really found was that when I was clear, when I had clarity, I had more energy. And since we're talking about communications and being clear and being able to communicate clearly is the hallmark of a great communicator, of a great leader, of a great team member, of a great partner, of a great friend. I thought this year our word would be clarity. My word is clarity. And I'm going to share some things we've learned about communication in my career of Meddled, and things that we do and I do to help me get clarity. The first piece around clarity is not being vague. Seems very obvious, but our language is so full of things that are vague, terms that are vague, that in our minds mean very specific things. And I'll give you an example, particularly for people of a certain age, maybe my age. The term end of business or close of business or end of the week or whatever, that kind of thing. That term used to mean 5 o'clock p.m., wherever I physically was. Now, today we can say, send it to me by tomorrow, send it to me later, send it to me by the close of business, send it to me by the end of the day. And the other person might say, okay, 11:59 p.m., where I live is fine. Because 11:59 p.m. is the number one deadline given in college and in high school today. So these, people are graduating out of college used to 11:59 p.m. as the deadline of the day. And they come into the workplace and you say, give it to me by the end of the day. And all of a sudden you're getting things at 11:59 p.m. Or you're like looking in your email box at 4:59 going, where the heck is it? I told her end of the day and asking for it. She goes, oh no, I'll get it to you by 11:59. So these terms that mean very specific things to some of us mean very different things to others. And we need to strip them out of our lexicon because they are not clear. They are clear in our brains. They're not clear among people. And our job as communicators is to be clear. So my first recommendation to you is just get rid of all that ambiguity that is around time. So later, when is later? Later never gets here. Later, my mom used to say, I'll get to you Tuesday. And I'd be Tuesday. My mom would say, I didn't say what Tuesday, right? Later never gets here because you could check in later and the other person, well, yeah, I said I'd get it to you later, and I will. And then later, and then later, and they're still getting to you later. Later is infinity, doesn't exist. End of day, that doesn't exist either, unless you mean 11:59 p.m. But which time zone do you mean? Because a lot of us are in, a lot of us work across time zones with clients and with teams. How about tomorrow? Tomorrow is 24 hours long. When do you want it tomorrow? Anytime tomorrow will help you, or a specific time. So stop using these, general terms and getting really specific. Tomorrow, the date, the day, the time zone. So can I please have this tomorrow, January 24th at 2 p.m. Pacific time by email. Now, a lot of people don't like being the stickler. I get it. But you're not being a stickler if you're being precise. If you're being precise, you're helping everybody get clarity, and there's no ambiguity. The more you bring clarity and remove ambiguity from the lines, the happier you're going to be, the more productive your team will be, and the less drama there'll be. So be clear, be specific around deadlines. That's all I got today.